going on, y'all? We are back with another episode. Good old fly tying here. Today we are doing a very, very popular fly in many regions. This one is the Griffiths Gnat. I am tying this one in a size 16. That's probably like the biggest you would want to tie it in. Ideally like an 18, maybe a 20. But this one is going to imitate either an adult midge or a cluster of smaller mating midges. But this one is super, super effective, and it's really easy to tie. What we're using on this one, the good old ultra thread in black, the 140. So we'll start here, get some thread wraps. This one is, like I said, this one's very, very easy to tie. We're gonna work it all the way back to the bend of the hook. So basically where your barb is, straight above that is where you want to wrap it back to. And what we're going to tie in first is a little section of Peacock Hurl. If I can get this started, that would be fantastic. And she's not working with me here. Give me just 1 second. There we go. A little bit of Peacock Hurl for that. And then wrap that back again to the bend of the hook. And then we're going to take a little section of Grizzly Hackle. Remove the lower furry feather pieces. That's what I call them, furry feather pieces. They might have a technical term. I just call them the furry pieces. So we want to do the shiny side towards us, and we are going to tie that in. Make sure that's nice and secure. And then we're going to take and wrap our thread all the way back towards the eye of the hook, just behind. Pull up a little thread base. So now we'll take our Peacock Hurl and we'll give it some wraps all the way up towards the eye of the hook. And I probably should have used my hackle pliers because I might lose this one. It's getting pretty short. Alright, well, we made it. We'll take that and usually just break that off because Peacock Hurl is pretty fragile. And then now I will grab my hackle pliers for this next step. And what I want to do here is wrap in the opposite direction that I did with the Peacock Hurl. And some of the little fibers will get a little goofy on you. If you need to go back and trim them fibers, you absolutely can. It looks like this hackle might be a little bit oversized, but that's all good. So we're going to wrap that all the way back to the eye of the hook. Secure that down with a couple wraps behind. Break that free. Give that a couple wraps there. If you do have a little excess in front of your thread, just snip those off. Kind of fan these back a little bit. Now I do have some sticking out straight back. I'll just snip those just to make sure that it's nice and uniform. You want the hackle like straight up and down. So from here I will take and whip finish, give her a couple whippies. And if you did trap anything on that, make sure you just give it a little trim up behind the eye of the hook, and then snip off our thread. And that's pretty much it. The old Griffiths gnat. Super simple. It's designed to be fished up super high in the water column, or on the water column, in the on the surface. It sits up really high, but it is super effective. You know, when you got midges flying around. Like I said, it's either gonna imitate an adult midge or a cluster of midges that are mating. But sits up super high, and it's super easy to tie. You can tie it a couple different ways. I've seen a few different types, or a few different ways that people have tied it. I try to keep things fairly simple when I tie. I don't try to get too intricate with it. And I mean, some things need to be more intricate than others, but this one is super simple, and it's actually one of the most popular flies in the country, maybe the world. But just a super easy, super simple fly to tie. So yeah, that's pretty much it. The old Griffiths gnat. I love this one. It works super awesome. I've caught a lot of fish with this particular fly. So hope you all enjoyed this one. Definitely shoot me a like, subscribe. I would definitely appreciate it. If you do have any comments, questions, concerns, anything like that, drop them down below. I would really love to hear some feedback from you guys that are watching the videos. It takes a couple seconds. So yeah, I'd love to hear back from you guys. I appreciate you all watching, and until next time, have a good one. Peace.